Alright, we're going live in 5, 4, 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this IvDYogiTime.com presentation. IvDGaming.com, whatever you want to call it. I'll get used to it eventually. Tournament number 71 going on tonight. Qualifier for the $200 IvD 80 going on a little bit later on next month. But this one, 32-man tournament, we're getting into the round of 16 here with these two players. I'm casting host Beef, and joining me is Jetrix. And, well, we had a little bit of a regame there.
Yes, we did. A small technical problem we had. But it should all be fixed right now. We should be heading into game 1 of this series.
It's a pretty big technical problem because the game crashed. We had to all reload and stuff, and I'm going to go and yell at Blizzard if I have to go down to Irvine tomorrow. Let's get on to this game, though. Top left corner of Antigua Shipyard. Got to cast him a little bit last night in the Platinum and Diamond division. Well, he is here once again. The Orange Zerg, he's RxFission. His opponent in the bottom right-hand corner of Antigua Shipyard. The Red Terran dropping a Rex. He's not going for a CC first. Well, he's Blodge.
And now, Fission actually did go for a 15 hatch, which most others do go. But it's going to be up to when he chooses to make that pull, whether it's going to be an extremely late pull, or it's going to be a 16 pull, which seems very standard for most Zergs. And I believe Blodge will be going up for a 1 max FE, choosing not to go that super greedy first expand first.
Yep, gonna not play super greedy there. But very likely that he's going to be dropping the command center here momentarily, unless he goes for something like a 3 racks. I doubt it, though. Spawning pool was dropped on 17. So that's going to be pretty nice there for our Zerg. Able to get the greed in, but still able to defend against any kind of early aggression. And still should be okay against 11-11 racks. And as soon as our Zerg player, well, didn't even see, just kind of thought that there might be a natural going down for our Terran, our Zerg drops his third base.
And actually, taking out that scouting SCV, it's going to deny the Terran any information. And Blodge says, really? While Fission laughs evilly inside his creep and hatcheries.
Take refuge behind those spine crawlers and just gets to say, well, deal with it. What are you going to do about it?
And Blodge taking double gas already, although he only has around 18 SCVs on the map.
18 SCVs on the
map. Really cool for that Banshee play that you spoke about in the first series that we saw.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys aren't high Masters players like our last tier, a couple of diamonds, but they're still going to be following a lot of the same builds. But interesting, goes to the factory and 2 barracks behind it. So that leads me to believe that this could actually be a Marauder Hellion all-in.
Yeah, and he dropped them all at the same time. And the Zerg doesn't have any overload in place to see this. All he has is the overload by... No, I think that one got taken out. No, it's behind the natural. In the space.
In space, indeed. I mean, if you ever take a look at, like, the map, I know we're always watching stuff on the map, but, like, go to the bottom right-hand corner and take a look at the planet down there just swirling around. It really is quite beautiful. Never get to look at the backgrounds on these maps.
Yeah, if you want to see a better view of it, you can go to the top right corner and see almost all of it, except like a small portion of it.
Yeah. Very true. And so, fun. All right. So back into this game. RxFission right now, our Zerg player is just macroing up like a boss. And he's at 36 drones right now, 51 overall supply. And he's doing very well. Not going to be able to stop any high-tech pushes or anything like that right now, as he's not investing in his tech at all right now, just completely macroing.
Yeah, now going up to that 3 racks with 2 double tick flags and getting that reactor on the factory.
So what does that mean he's going to do here, Jetrix?
It's probably going to be a two-base timing attack with Hellion, Marauder, and Marines.
There you go.
Now probably have double Marauders from two of those barracks, and hopefully 2 more Marines from that third one. And the Zerg knows this is going to be a timing attack. Terran has not dropped the third yet. He sees the Hellions and the Marauders. Now it's going to be up to him on what he makes to counterattack this push. Going up to War One right now, making the lair.
Should have all the information that he needs to deduce this. And like you said, it's going to be up to RxFission on how he responds to this. So he already went for that very early economy, getting up to 52 drones by the 7-minute mark. Very, very high economy. He's got the right amount of gases taken right now with 3 gases. And as long as he doesn't take huge amounts of damage now from these Hellions as they start to make their way into the third, well, he could take some damage here, as the drones are actually going to be used to pull off the line. He's losing a lot of drones, though, and more of them are going to be surrounding a Hellion right here. A lot of drones do fall, though. A total of 8 drones, indeed.
Yeah, it's not what you want to do. This final is just too late for those Hellions. Actually, I believe those Hellions got out. No, it was just one that got out. But there's still more Hellions coming out from that reactive factory. And Stim and Shields are about to finish right now, but no concussive shells. This is a very strong time by Blodge. And he has a stopper as backup for any medevac play he's going to be having later on. Starting to move in on the middle of the map. And the creep spread is barely touching right now. Only 29 Zerglings and 4 Queens on the map for the Zerg. And that's the fine calls for me to hold off Hellions.
So the
losing these Zerglings.
Okay, so that was a big stim, and he needs to get something done with the stim, and in fact, he will be up there. Takes out that spine crawler, more Zerglings going to be coming around the back. Drones being pulled as well, and Marauders do not fare super well against drones and Zerglings. They just don't do enough damage, but Drone Drill comes through right there, and the Marines and Marauders actually chasing rather than killing the third at this point. More Zerglings and Roaches now going to be coming in as well. Going to try to focus down 1 or 2 of those Roaches in the end. Actually going to get the rest of his high health units up in the front. And this is the correct response. Going to try to push up into the natural, but no, not going to happen. And it's taken a third behind this. So going for a timing into a third. This is actually going to leave our Terran player relatively vulnerable to follow-ups here from the Zerg.
Actually doing that entire gauge, the Zerg's +1 attacks on Roaches for range and Carapace finish at the same time. While also doing that, he was getting the Spire and finished his lair and got an Infestation Pit on the way. Just now getting a Macro Hatch in his main. But right now he really needs to work on that drone count. Only at 50 drones with 3 bases needing to be saturated. Only 3 guys is going to, still floating a lot of gas. The Terran could be coming in for another timing. He has the medevacs healing up his army for a second attack. Maybe he's going to take out the rocks by the third and run in and try to snap off any SCVs and mules with reaching to drop.
He's actually going to catch everything out of position. Zergling's going to make their way over here, though. Command Center is going to need to be lifted up very quickly. Roach is going to be coming in, and down goes the Spine Crawlers. One more Spine Crawler is left, but no, the Marauder's going to be able to clean that one up. Very, very nice. Still hasn't lifted up that command center, and there's actually a ton of Zerglings in the natural getting some damage done over there. Going to lose a ton of SCVs, but the Zerg's third is definitely going to go down as well. Man, there's a serious base race situation going on right now.
Actually, Blodge's supply depots from the main to the natural, they both have extra supply on, so if the Fission is able to take those both out, that's 32 supply for both of them. Now these Zerglings is caught in a choke, hitting the Marauders. But actually, he does not have armor coming for the Marines and Marauders. Only +1 of weapons finishing in about a minute from now. And these Zerglings taking down the supply wall. He's going to be supply block.
Oh, sir. Our Terran player, I mean, Blodge, you need to use your reinforcements in the middle of the map. Grab your reinforcements and you will kill the Zerg. But no, not going to use them. And he GG's out without realizing that he had 30 supply and units there in the middle of the map.
Oh, such a small mistake.
Big mistake. Well, what can you do? He felt like he was defeated.
And he actually had enough Marines and Marauders in his main to hold this off.